right, good morning, everybody. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys had a nice weekend. We finally got a little bit of nice weather. It's warmed up a little bit, so that's good. You guys can maybe get outside a little bit instead of being cooped up inside your houses. So today I'm going to cover the 1 through 19 odd. I am going to show you how to do the box method and the FOIL method for each one of the problems. So let's get started. Let's start with the box method, and we'll draw our little box here, and we're going to put m plus 4 there, m plus 1 there. That becomes m squared, m, 4m, and then 4. So remember, we're multiplying the subsequent terms. From there, we're going to list the terms, highest power first, m squared. These two terms right here are like terms, so 4m plus 1m is 5m, and then we have a plus 4. Now, using the foiling method, we're going to do m times m, which is m squared, m times 1, which is 1m, and then inside, 4 times m is 4m, and then last, 4 times 1 is 4. These two terms in the center are like terms, therefore they're going to get combined. M plus 4m is 5m plus 4. And you can see this matches that, so we did it correct. Okay, now moving on to number 3. Same thing. I'm going to go with the box method first. Box method, draw our box. We're going to put b plus 3 here, b plus 4 here. b times b is b squared. b times 4 is 4b. b times 3 is 3b. And 4 times 3 is 12. From there, like terms are right there. So we have b squared plus 7b plus 12. Now we're going to distribute using the FOIL method. The first terms, b times b. Outer terms for FOIL, b times 4 is 4b. Inner terms, 3b, and last terms is a 12. These two terms are like terms, b squared plus 7b plus 12. This, whoops, did not mean to do that. This matches that. Moving on. Another box method. R plus 1. R minus 2, we get r squared minus 2r. R, 1 times r is r. Negative 2 times 1 is negative 2. These two are like terms, so we end up with r squared minus r, because it's negative 2 plus 1, which is negative 1, and then minus 2. There's your final answer. Now we're going to do FOIL. R times r squared. R times negative 2 is negative 2r. 1 times r is r. And then 1 times negative 2 is negative 2. So we have r squared. These two terms right here are like terms. They need to be combined. Negative 2 plus 1 is negative 1r, and then minus 2. And that matches that. So it worked. All right, moving on to number 7. Same thing. Draw our box. 3c plus 1, c minus 2, 3c squared. Now 3c times negative 2 is negative 6c. And then we have c times 1, which is c. And then we have 1 times negative 2, which is negative 2. From there, we're going to combine our like terms, which are these two right there. We have 3c squared. And we have negative 6 plus 1, which is negative 5c. And then we have minus 2. Now, using the FOIL method, first, 3c times c is 3c squared. 3c times negative 2 is negative 6c. 1 times c is c, and then 1 times negative 2 is negative 2. These two are like terms. 3c squared minus 5c minus 2. That matches that. So we did it right. Okay, moving forward. Number 9, box method. Draw our box. D, whoops, sorry about that, guys. Wrist hit this here. We have D minus 1, and then 5D minus 4. So 5D times D is 5D squared. D times negative 4 is negative 4D. 5D times negative 1 is negative 5D. And negative 4 times negative 1 is positive 4. These are like terms. We have 5D squared. And then negative 4D and negative 5D is negative 9D. And then plus 4. Using the FOIL, I like to just draw my arrows instead of going through the acronym FOIL. So the arrows, this D has to distribute to that and that. So we had 5D squared and then minus 4D. Then this negative 1 has to distribute to that and that. So then we get negative 5D and then plus 4. From there, 5D squared. These two terms are like terms. So negative 4 and negative 5 is negative 9D. And then we have plus 4. And that matches that. So we're good. Okay, next one. Box method again. I'm not sure how that happened. Okay. 3n minus 7. Sorry about the 3, guys. That wasn't very neat. And then we have n plus 3 right there. 3n times n is 3n squared. 3n times 3 is 9n. N times negative 7 is negative 7n. And negative 7 times 3 is negative 21. So from there, we have 3n squared. These two are like terms. So 9n minus 7n is 2n. And then we have minus 21. Using the FOIL method, this 3n gets distributed to both things. So 3n squared. And then 3n times 3 is 9n. Negative 7 times n, negative 7 times 3, negative 7n. And negative 7 times 3 is negative 21. Once again, these are the like terms. So we have 3n squared plus 2n minus 21. This matches that. So it's correct. All right, guys, 4 more. Box method first. Draw our box. We have 3b plus 3, 3b minus 2. 3b times 3b becomes 9b squared. 3b times negative 2 is negative 6b. 3b times 3 is 9b. And then negative 2 times 3 is negative 6. These two are like terms. So we have 9b squared. 9b minus 6b is 3b minus 6. Now doing the FOIL method. The first terms, 3b times 3b is 9b squared. 3b times negative 2 is negative 6b. 3 times 3b is 9b. And 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. These are the like terms. So we have 9b squared plus 3b minus 6. And that matches that. So we did it right. 3 more. Box method first. Here's our box. We have 4c plus 1, 2c plus 1 there. So this becomes 8c squared, and then 4c. Now 2c times 1 is 2c, and 1 times 1 is 1. And now we're just going to write it out. 8c squared These two are the same, so we add those together. That becomes 6c plus 1. Now moving to the FOIL method first, then the outer. So 4c times 2c is 8c squared. 4c times 1 is 4c. And then we have 1 times 2c and then 1 times 1. 1 times 2c is 2c. 1 times 1 is 1. These are our like terms right there. So we have 8c squared plus 6c plus 1. And as you can see, no pun intended, those two are the same. All right, moving on to number 17. Box method to start. 4h minus 2, 4h minus 1. 4h times 4h is 16h squared. 4h times 1 is negative 4h. 4h times negative 2 is negative 8h. And then negative 1 times negative 2 is positive 2. These two are like terms, so we have 16h squared minus 12h plus 2. Now, going with the FOIL method, the 4h gets distributed, so we have 16h squared. 4h times 1 is 4h. Now, negative 2 times 4h is negative 8h, and then negative 2 times negative 1 is positive 2. These two are like terms, so we have 16h squared minus 12h plus 2. And that, whoops, keep doing that, that matches that. Perfect. Okay, last one. Start with the box method. Draw our box. We have t minus 5. We have 2t minus 9. So 2t times t is 2t squared. T times minus 9 is negative 9t. 2t times negative 5 is negative 10t. And negative 9 and negative 5 is positive 45. Those two are like terms, so we have 2t squared. Negative 9t and negative 10t is negative 19t. And then plus 45. From here, we're going to FOIL. T times 2t is 2t squared. T times negative 9 is negative 9t. Negative 5 times 2t is negative 10t. And negative 5 times negative 9 is positive 45. Running out of room there. Sorry about that, guys. These two are like terms. So we have 2t squared minus 19t plus 45. And as you can see, that matches perfectly with that. All right, guys, there you go. There's 1 through 19 odd using the box method as well as foiling method. Have a good day.